It started out as just a dream, a dumb reality show, but now it is here as a proving ground for the future of professional wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NXT. We are live here in San Juan, Puerto Rico, where we are going all over the world with NXT. And ladies and gentlemen, our main event, as you can see, features two men who have come so close to the NXT Championship. Just a few more steps, they have proved their worth, won their respective NXT Gold Rush Tournament matches. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Tonight, they face on to see who's going to the round 2 semifinals of the Gold Rush Tournament. Roman Reigns, who last week defeated Damien Sandow. Seth Rollins, who on the first episode of NXT in the first ever main event defeated Michael McGillicuddy. Both men have made their claims, have said what they needed to say about the NXT Championship and why they believe they deserve it. And Roman Reigns, I said was one of my pick to win the whole thing, but Seth Rollins, I said was my first pick. I really don't know which one of these men could go on to be the first ever NXT champion. That's something we're going to have to wait and see for. Also, two more men who have come closer to the NXT Championship, Zack Ryder and Wade Barrett, winning their respective matches to get closer and have the opportunity to be crowned the first ever NXT champion. Ryder and Barrett, who have competed here on the Black and Gold brand and have been seen before this. I really believe that both men have what it takes to go a long way, even be the NXT champion. But we'll see how far they're both willing to go here tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into our opening contest to kick off NXT, as the intellectual savior of the masses, self-proclaimed, will be in action to kick us off. And I mean Damien Sandow, who I believe 2 weeks ago faced off against Roman Reigns in the first match of the second episode of NXT for the NXT Gold Rush Tournament. Did not come out on the winning side, as you already know. And Sandow looks to recover from that loss, looks to reverse the odds, as he believes he is Mr. NXT, the savior of black and gold. Have I heard that before or not? And nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to see who's the bastard who gets to shut Damien Sandow's mouth. That man has been running his mouth on social media. He's been running his mouth backstage. And I honestly can't wait to see him finally get what's coming to him. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that's out of the picture. Remember, this is the evolution of NXT from 2012 to all the way to 2021, how I would have booked NXT. And ladies and gentlemen, the evolution of NXT has been hot and bothered. We are so close to crowning our first ever NXT champion. And if you guys like this video, then please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Tell your friends to come here for the best NXT action, all around the best wrestling gameplays that you can find. But with that said, also, if you guys are while you're at it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's right there, it's free, and you don't have to pay any down payments for it. And also, turn on the post notifications so you always know when another live stream or good video is going to be dropped yet again. Also, follow me and subscribe to my Twitch channel, which I will leave in the description of the next video, which has been pretty good so far. So far, the highest amount of viewers that we've hit are 5. But nevertheless, I'm still going strong. I'm still keeping my head high. And speaking of men who are keeping their heads high, this is a man who's definitely been keeping his head high up in his own ass. Calls himself the intellectual savior of the masses. His name is Damien Sandow. He believes that he is Mr. NXT, that he is the face of this brand. And I honestly can't wait to see who he thinks he's going to beat here tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hell yeah!
And his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 292 pounds, the bad guy, Wade Barrett.
Ryback, the big guy. Back here on NXT, it's great to see Ryback. We recently saw him in a battle with John Cena and CM Punk up on the main roster. But Ryback is here in NXT, and he's facing Damien Sandow. Sandow, I honestly wish you the best of luck, because something tells me you're really gonna need it. And look at the size differentiation of Ryback and Sandow. I mean, Ryback, who's built like an absolute ox. And look at this. Just spins him around and drops him.
Nice kick out. Great evasion. No one's backing down here.
And now Sandow trying to work on the arm of Ryback. Or Ryback able to switch the tempo. Oh, we gotta make sure that wasn't low.
Working for control.
And Sandow, good takedown on Ryback. And a stiff shot to the face. Ryback, who is not participating in the NXT Gold Rush tournament, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to tell you guys that. Because Ryback, who is currently up on the main roster with CM Punk, John Cena, and many other great superstars, has been on quite a tear, I should say. And Ryback, oh, a shoulder tackle right to Sandow. Hopefully this isn't just a one-time appearance here on NXT for Ryback, because I would really like to see more of him. And Sandow just trying to fight back against Ryback, just trying to even stay on his feet. And Ryback, oh, speaking of feet, just caught Sandow's in a dragon screw. And now Ryback with the right, straight to the forehead of Sandow. And now kick to the midsection. Ryback with Sandow up high. And what goes up must come down. But wait a minute. That's 2 power bombs. And Ryback looking for a third, and he got him. Into another cover on Sandow. Count of 1, but that's only just a 1. And now Ryback ricochets Sandow off the ropes and now drops him down and just slamming his head into the mat, back of the head first. And Ryback, who's been absolutely on fire. Sandow has barely been able to even get some offense on Ryback. And when you're a man that size like Ryback, how can you get some offense on him? Now Ryback, who just ricochets Damien Sandow back into the ring. And what is Ryback looking for? Oh no, I've seen this before. He's looking for the meat hook clothesline. And he's gonna get it. Yes, he is! He's saying finish it. Ryback saying it's time to finish it. And here we go, has Sandow up high, marching around the ring. Here we go. Shell shock.
Will this be it?
Shell shock connects. Good night, Sandow. Game over. And Ryback victorious.
He's got the victory.
I can't say I didn't see that coming. And Ryback victorious. And wait a minute, Sandow. And Ryback extending the hand. And Sandow going to be a gentleman. That's the gentlemanly stuff that I'm talking about. We should be seeing more of that here on NXT. But nevertheless, applause to both Ryback and Sandow. Sandow, who may be a bit annoying, but he has his good times. And with that said, we're going to keep the good times rolling because our superstars are ready for a battle. They're ready to fight. They're ready to prove themselves here on the future of professional wrestling, the future of the WWE, and 4 men who are looking to state their claim here in the future of NXT and in this ring are Rollins, Reigns, Zack Ryder, and Wade Barrett. All 4 men who have come closer in the NXT Gold Rush tournament and have proved that they are future of professional wrestling. They are the future. But the question is, who will be the first ever NXT champion? Will it be Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Zack Ryder, or even Wade Barrett? All 4 men. I honestly say I can't choose favorites, but one thing I can say is this is going to be a barn burner for all 4 of these men and their careers, whether they win the title or not. But before we get there, up next we got more great action as we're going to have some tag team action as the Primetime Players, who unfortunately took a loss to the Nexus on the first episode of NXT, are going to look to try to bounce back from their loss. And Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, who I think are very much going a long way here in NXT. Who knows, maybe we could even bring in some potential NXT tag team titles. Maybe they could be the first ever tag team champs. We have seen some unlikely coincidences here on the Black and Gold brand.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 509 pounds, the Primetime Players.
Primetime Players here in NXT. Titus O'Neil, the big guy in the back. Darren Young, the afro in the ring already. These two faced off against Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel. It was Titus O'Neil who was pinned by Justin Gabriel after taking a devastating 450 splash. But they are sworn that tonight will be different. They will not get put down the way they did so easily. And it's great to see that 2 brothers of mine are willing to keep sticking their heads up or continuing to fight. And tonight they're facing... Wait, who are these 2? Okay, I got their dossiers right here. Apparently the one on the right, his name is Victor. And the big guy in the foreground, his name is Connor. They call themselves the Ascension.
At a combined weight of 499 pounds, the Ascension.
Guys, this match is
definitely different from what I'm used to from tag teams, but we have seen some crazier teams in the past. Well, as you see there in the foreground right there, that is Victor right there, and in the back is his tag team partner Connor of the Ascension. I believe this is their NXT debut. I don't think we've ever seen these guys before on this channel yet, so it's going to be good to see what they can do here tonight. And it looks like Darren Young's going to start things off with Connor. Ref rings the bell, and here we go. We are underway. And Connor out of the gates, showing us some power over the smaller opponent. Connor quickly with a tag to Victor. And Victor and Connor bounce him off the ropes. A nice tag team work from the Ascension. And now Victor into the first cover on Darren Young. A count of 1. That's not enough to keep the young guy down. And now Victor misses a clothesline. And now Darren Young trying to fight back as Victor in the Primetime Players corner. And throws him back into the Ascension's corner. And Connor gets the tag yet again.
From behind.
Back suplex from Darren Young to Connor. Now Titus O'Neil, the bigger of the Primetime Players. This is more evenly matched. Both men who can match each other's size and strength. And look at this, Connor who's just taunting Titus O'Neil.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Oh. That nice European uppercut from Connor there. Now O'Neal throws Connor in primetime players corner. Tags in Darren Young yet again. And the frequent tags between both of these two tag teams is very remarkable. And a suplex from Darren Young to Connor. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, Season 1 of the Evolution of NXT will conclude when we crown our first ever NXT champion. And that champion will be crowned in a future episode of NXT. Unless Hunter and Dusty Rhodes have something else planned. But for now, we'll see where we're going. But now, back to this matchup. A side slam from the top rope by Darren Young to Connor. But Connor able to make the tag to Victor. And the back elbow. Absolutely devastating. And the evolution of NXT here in 2012 and 2013 has been so great so far. And we are so close. I can feel it to crowning the first ever NXT champion. Also, ladies and gentlemen, today there might be a double upload. I am still debating because we're still coming so close to the possibility of crowning a new NXT champion. However, with certain come-ups in my life and things that responsibilities that I have to take care of, I'm trying to post more frequently and trying to post more on this channel. So there may be a double upload today, but I am still deciding. That is still not confirmed. But for now, we are definitely going to be uploading this live stream. But back to this matchup, Darren Young, who fights out of the predicament by Victor and hits a nice suplex. Now Darren Young not going to continue in this match, going to tag in the big guy Titus O'Neil. And a straight right to the face. And Titus, big knee right to the jaw there. And Titus O'Neil, who barely got rocked after that kick. And now Victor, nice hip attack. And now tags in Connor with the bigger two of the Ascension. I have to say, the Ascension are very unorthodox and just different from traditional tag team wrestlers. Like, I don't know the kind of gimmick or the angle they're going for, but either way, I think they could potentially be tag team champions, or first ever tag champion somewhere down the line. Now Connor with another tag to Victor, and the tag team work of the Ascension is great. Double shoulder tackle. And Victor quickly into a cover on Titus O'Neil. Look at the leg, only a 1 count.
Oh man, I don't know who to root for.
And now Victor, a reverse backbreaker on Titus O'Neil, and this is where Victor can start getting his momentum from.
His body has gone through in this match is a little disturbing. I don't know why he hasn't been tagged yet.
Double axe handle off the middle rope. And Victor bringing Titus O'Neil back up to his feet. What does he have in store for the bigger two? Oh! Titus O'Neil showcasing some of his power. And Victor almost like chop blocking the knee. And now into a Kimura is Titus O'Neil, wrenching on the arm. I don't think we've ever seen this from Titus.
He breaks out. He's not done just yet, Michael.
And a nice reversal again from Victor. And now an STO from Victor to Titus O'Neil.
And he got a near fall out of it. I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
And Connor, who just took out Darren Young.
Straight punch. We've got to acknowledge these fans. A packed arena, and we're hearing every single voice.
Now Titus looking for a backbreaker and throws him over his head.
Can he score the pin?
And now into a cover on Victor, but able to quickly kick out. And now Connor yet again turning his attention to Darren Young.
He's absorbing some tough hits now. He needs a breather in a bad way right now. If he can just make it to his corner and make the tag.
And Titus O'Neil back to this action. Looking for maybe the clash of the Titus. And now Victor takes out Darren Young with a stiff elbow. And this action has been kind of quick from the Ascension. I didn't expect this level of quickness. And now Victor with a tag to Connor. And the Ascension, what are they looking for now? Oh! Devastating move. I don't even know what that is called. Into a cover on Titus O'Neil, and that's it. The Ascension are victorious. That was absolutely devastating. What was that, like a leg sweep into a European uppercut? Now look at this. Oh, come on. The Ascension are attacking the primetime players. The match is already over. What kind of statement or claim is being made here? Nevertheless, the Ascension victorious here on NXT. That was a disturbing and ghastly display. But nevertheless, the Ascension, the clear-cut winners of this tag team encounter. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep moving on here on NXT. Like that, it's one thing for a tag team to be a little unorthodox and kind of different, but it's another to just full-on attack your opponents after the match is over and you've already won. Like, come on. But nevertheless, I'm just a journalist. I'm just here to call matches, and we're going to continue on here up next. Because up next we got more tag team action as two former participants in the NXT Gold Rush tournament, Alex Riley and Michael McGillicuddy, they are set to team up in a tag team match here tonight as they are taking on the debuting team of Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. The names sound vaguely familiar, but ladies and gentlemen, I don't know much about these two. All I know is that they are making their NXT debut, and they are the sons of Hall of Famer and tag team specialist Rikishi. But ladies and gentlemen, you know NXT, we are always bringing in new superstars, new great talent. We are always happy to see some of the best here in NXT. And this is what I was talking about in the last two videos, the diversity that Hunter and Dusty have for their ideas of NXT. They're bringing in Samoan bloodlines. They're bringing in African Americans, Asians, superstars from Mexico, Australia. It's like, this is just what I love about a great wrestling brand. If you're gonna have a great brand, then you gotta have a great roster, and the roster has got to be diverse. So this is what I like. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back here live in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Where we are about to get ready for more tag team action. As here comes the son of Hall of Famer, Mr. Perfect, Michael McGillicuddy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Champlin, Minnesota, weighing in at 228 pounds, Michael McKay.
Byron, what can we
Michael McGillicuddy, a second-generation athlete who competed in the NXT Gold Rush tournament on the first episode of NXT in the main event against Seth Rollins, came out on the losing side of that matchup. It has not stopped him yet, though. He has not lost his way. He believes that something is coming for him, and he's coming for the NXT title somewhere down the line.
Rely on, which likely means that if he ever finds himself in trouble at some point down the road, there will be
Michael McGillicuddy, despite what he says, being used to riding solo and not really having anybody watching his coattails, he said that he is willing to accept his tag team partner here tonight. Just kind of disrespectful in a way. And here comes the Season 2 NXT Breakout Star, Alex Riley, who was mentored and trained by The Miz, and now looks to continue his own path here in NXT. on the first episode of NXT, went up against Wade Barrett in the NXT Gold Rush tournament, came out the losing side of that matchup, but he says it has not derailed him, it has not made him weaker, it has not made him have a weaker mindset. He says he knows his potential, he knows what he's working for, and he said it's not going to stop him. Well, to Alex Riley, I honestly say good luck from the boy from Washington, D.C. He's definitely going to need it with everybody here in NXT. And, oh, I guess they're making their entrance now. If y'all can see my face right now. Oh.
Let's go. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 479 pounds, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, the Usos.
Jimmy and Jey Uso, I can't really tell which is which, no disrespect. But nevertheless, these two young twins, who are the sons a former tag team champion and legendary Hall of Fame Samoan Rikishi. It's great to see Rikishi's boys here in NXT. And it looks like the people here in San Juan are definitely behind the Usos. And now I believe who's that? That's Jey Uso? Okay, that's Jey Uso starting things off with Michael McGillicuddy. And Michael McGillicuddy, nice drop kick to young Jey Uso. Earlier tonight, recently we saw Connor and Victor of the Ascension defeat the Primetime Players. Both teams put up quite a battle, but Jimmy and Jey Uso, who I think could put up even more. Because remember, they got that Samoan blood in them, and we all know how strong and resilient Samoans can be, especially when it comes to their family. And now Jey tags in Jimmy, and a forearm smash straight to the face of Alex Riley. Jimmy into a cover on Alex, but not enough to keep him down, just a one. And I was wondering, well, what exactly was that in their entrance? Oh, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that that was a Samoan war chant and battle cry that Jimmy and Jey just recently did. It's a display of their strength, calling to power, and respect to the family. If anybody has anything that they want to add to that statement, you are more than welcome to leave it in the comments. But now back to this matchup. Alex Riley, who throws Jimmy Uso into the ref, inadvertently takes him out. And now Jimmy with snake eyes to Alex Riley. And now a big corkscrew elbow. Jimmy quickly into a cover on old A-Rai, but still only a one. Now Alex Riley headlock there applied to Jimmy Uso, but it doesn't look like it's going to phase Jimmy just yet. Jimmy with another tag to Jey. Jimmy keeping Alex Riley isolated, and Jey, ooh, a kick right to the back of the knee. And once again, targeting that knee of Alex Riley. That is very, very smart. Looks like Rikishi may have taught his boys a thing or two. And this is very smart by Jey Uso. He's focusing on the legs of Alex Riley that he targeted earlier in this matchup. And Alex Riley trying to make it back up to his feet. But, ooh, bell clap rattles the skull of Jey Uso, and an STO takes him down. And Riley tags in finally Michael McGillicuddy. And Alex Riley, who took so much punishment up in that match. And now Jey Uso on the attack. Michael McGillicuddy, also a second-generation superstar. And Jey with a neck breaker out of the corner. What does Jay have in store for McGillicuddy? That is the question. Now wrenching on the neck. That could be devastating for McGillicuddy in the long run. The neck is not supposed to bend. Trust me, it's really not. I've tried. I've looked into it. It's really not supposed to bend. And now Jey Uso with a tequila sunrise. Shades of legendary superstar and luchador Conan, who's made a lot of people tap out with that very move. But Michael McGillicuddy not going to be forced to tap out here tonight. Not in Sen 1. Michael McGillicuddy, can he hit this neck breaker? And he does. That may be a tide turner in this match. McGillicuddy absolutely relentless on Jey Uso. And I think this is what many superstars expected from a second-generation superstar like Michael McGillicuddy. Not to give his opponent any wiggle room. But Jey Uso able to fight off from that DDT it looked like McGillicuddy was going for.
Maybe he forgot it's a tag team match. I don't know. There's got to be some explanation.
And now Jey Uso, beautiful Samoan drop. And now Jey Uso going up top. Hits the leg drop. Nice. Into a cover on Michael McGillicuddy. Could this be enough to end the match too? And it is. Whoa. I did not expect that.
A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
And it doesn't even look like Alex Riley was looking to really break up the cover. Nevertheless, Jimmy and Jay victorious here in San Juan and in their NXT debut. And right there, look at that. Oh, man, the knee kind of buckled there upon the kick of Alex Riley. Alex Riley may want to get that knee checked at. He was clutching it in the ends of this match. But right here, this is where things started to take a turn for the Usos. Well, we're not even going to show it. Okay. Nevertheless, Jimmy and Jay victorious here in NXT in their NXT debuts. And who knows where these two are going to go after tonight. Who knows what the future has in store for the second generation twins. I can't wait to see more of them. But something else that I can't wait to see more of is the action between our NXT Gold Rush Tournament finalists. And we have 8 men set to compete. We are going to go from having 8 men to 4, as the next 4 men will battle somewhere down the line for an opportunity at the NXT title, for the honor of being the first ever champion of NXT. It's something that many people would love to have the honor of, but only one man can have it. And it could be one of these 2 men about to make their entrance way here. Zack Ryder and Wade Barrett. Both men who won their respective matches in the last 2 weeks. And honestly, I think could go a long, long way. I know I keep saying that, but in some cases it is true. I mean, you have the strong mindset that Wade Barrett had when he was mentored by Chris Jericho back in Season 1 of NXT, when it was a reality show, of course. You have Zack Ryder, who was an Edge head, trained by Edge and mentored by him, one of the strongest wrestling minds in the world. And honestly, it's hard to debate that either one of these men don't have the potential to be a champion. It really is. A long-term champion at that. But with that said, the music plays. Here we go. The Long Island IZ himself.
What's going on here?
And wait a minute, Wade Barrett not even waiting till the bell rings.
I think these competitors expected this to be a difficult challenge.
And Wade Barrett just already out of the gates attacking Zack Ryder from behind.
You don't know exactly have all your wits about you. They could quickly lead to error. Ref's going to call it if they don't get into the ring.
I don't know what this is about. I understand both men want to be the next NXT champ, the first ever NXT champion, but come on, Barrett. Attacking your opponent before the bell? Like, come on, where do they do that at?
Oh, right up there. Bringing it back into
And Barrett just peeled Ryder into the ring. And finally, ref, could we ring the bell? Finally.
Who the best is in the ring right now. I am so excited this moment is finally here. Man, this card is just...
And Wade Barrett repelling all of Zack Ryder's attacks here. Throws him into the corner. And a stiff right to the face. A knee to the gut. And just threw him down to the canvas like he was nothing. And now gonna drop the elbow. Ooh, straight to the heart. Trust me, the point of the elbow going straight to the heart, that's gonna probably kill someone. That's almost like a kill shot. Barrett now just taunting Zack Ryder. Barrett said in a recent interview that he doesn't believe Zack Ryder has what it takes to be a singles champion anymore. He believes Zack Ryder is just a one-hit wonder. For those of you who think Zack Ryder's a one-hit wonder, someone please put it in the comments. I honestly do not believe that. Zack Ryder was trained by Edge. He was a former tag team champion. He was an internet star. He competed in ECW with some of the ECW legends. And now Ryder on an onslaught attack here by the former NXT breakout star Wade Barrett. And Barrett with an elbow straight through the heart again to Zack Ryder. And Zack Ryder, who has not mounted much momentum after that brutal attack before he could even make it to the ring from Wade Barrett. And Zack now just trying to get back up to his feet. But I don't even think Wade Barrett is even going to let that even happen. Now Barrett. Ooh, that was a strong knee straight to the face. And now Ryder trying to come back in this matchup. Ryder ricochets off the ropes. And wait a minute. Rough Ryder! Rough Ryder! Out of nowhere! Hook of the leg on Wade Barrett. Can he pull it off? Almost! Ryder almost stole the win there from Barrett. We saw Zack Ryder use the Rough Ryder on Bo Dallas 2 weeks ago to move on to the next round of the NXT Gold Rush tournament. It doesn't look like it's going to phase Wade Barrett here, but now Zack Ryder can finally start mounting some kind of offense. Ryder up to the top, going to go all or nothing. Huge splash to Barrett. Hooks hooks one leg, shoulders down, but only a count of two. The Long Island IZ, my fellow New York brother, could be on the verge of somehow putting Barrett away. But Barrett with a discus slam. And now Barrett into a cover on Ryder. One. Only a one. See, for those of you who discredited Zack Ryder. Oh, and a forearm right to the face. And another elbow to the chest of Zack Ryder. And Barrett, who has been absolutely savage in this match, has not let Zack Ryder get one bit of reprieve. And oh no, Wade Barrett, he's sizing up that elbow. He calls this a bull hammer. Good night, Zack Ryder. 1, 2. No! Ryder somehow rolled the shoulder up. Zack Ryder somehow, some way, able to roll that last shoulder up. And Ryder, big elbow to Barrett. And now Ryder to the top yet again. Gonna go all or nothing. He calls this the diving elbow, but couldn't find it. May have miscalculated the jump there. Gonna look for it one more time, maybe. All the way back. And yep, he's calling for it, but wait a minute, Barrett getting back up to his feet. Zack Ryder took too much time, but never mind.
He's looking a little weary now. He's not looking great.
Ryder to the top again. A downed Wade Barrett. And the diving elbow. But wait a minute, he's not going for the cover. Ryder gonna look to put the nail in the coffin.
Zack Ryder hits this. This one's over. Once more.
And Zack Ryder, well, Rough Ryder from the top rope. That could be it for Wade Barrett. And Ryder beats him. Ryder just beat Wade Barrett.
Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last match.
Despite an attack before the match even began from Barrett, despite being the underdog, and despite being hit with the bull hammer, Zack Ryder beats Wade Barrett and moves on to be one more match closer to the NXT title. And Wade Barrett, I think, may be as shocked as all of us. Look at that, straight to the skull. But Ryder somehow, with the last little bit of energy he had left, rolled that shoulder up off the mat.
Here is your winner, Zack Ryder.
Big win here to start the show.
I may have
Complicate
had some choice words for Zack Ryder and his potential of being a champion, the first ever NXT champion, but he just proved me wrong. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, Zack Ryder can now face either Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins and be another step closer to the potential of being the history maker here on the black and gold brand. Ryder could be the first ever NXT champion. For those of you, who do you think is going to be the first ever NXT champion? We are now down to Zack Ryder, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, and Adrian Neville. Who do you guys got your money on? It looks like that tutelage that was taught to Zack Ryder from Edge is paying off very, very well here. But ladies and gentlemen, despite the success that we want to talk about for Zack Ryder, we got to keep moving on with what we have here in NXT. Because up next, we have our main event. Two men who are in the hunt for the NXT title to be the first ever history maker. Rollins and Reigns. Seth Rollins, who defeated Michael McGillicuddy in the first episode of the Evolution of NXT. Roman Reigns, who defeated Damian Sandow 3 weeks ago. And now one of these men are going to move on to face Zack Ryder somewhere down the line. Who do you guys got it? Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns? Place your bets now. And remember, this is superstars before they were who they are today. This is Seth Rollins before he was the Monday Night Messiah, the Architect. This was Roman Reigns before he was the Tribal Chief, before he was the head of the table or the big dog. These are all about bringing you some of the best matches and greatest moments in NXT history. And remember, this first part of the Evolution of NXT will end when we crown the first ever NXT champion. And speaking of that, after the Evolution of NXT, AEW Universe Mode will come back to the channel. However, we are going to have a little twist, because instead of having NWA Power and MLW Fusion, we are going to have a Friday Night SmackDown Universe Mode. You heard me right, it's going to be AEW versus SmackDown Ratings War. We're going to see all the great action from AEW, all the monumental star power from SmackDown. But before that, we have right here the future of NXT.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Shield, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
The atmosphere inside
Seth Rollins, hailing from Davenport, Iowa, recently picked up a win over Michael McGillicuddy a few short weeks back to be the second man to qualify for the semifinals of the NXT Gold Rush tournament. Seth Rollins, who many believe is the future of not just NXT, but the WWE at that. This man, no stranger to the wrestling circle, was also a superstar back in Ring of Honor when he was known as Tyler Black, a former Ring of Honor world champion. It caught the eye of the WWE, and now Seth Rollins, what I would say, is home. But he has quite the challenge ahead of him, because look at who his opponent is.
And his opponent, representing the Shield, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Ronald Reyes.
Roman Reigns, another second-generation superstar. I recently just found out here on NXT, after his cousins made their debut, yes, him, Roman Reigns, Jimmy, and Jay, they are cousins. They're also relatives of Rikishi, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans. And this is what I love to see. It's not just a single superstar's affair, it's also a family affair here in NXT. You have the Usos, who are taking over the tag division after a great debut earlier tonight. You have the big guy, the big dog, Roman Reigns, who's taken over, looking for the NXT title. Who knows? Roman Reigns and his Uso cousins could all hold gold at the same time eventually here in NXT. We'll see if that keeps going in the long run. But for now, Roman Reigns has his eyes set not just on Seth Rollins, but on the NXT title. And place your bets now. Place it in the comments. Spam it in the comments. Who do you think is winning here? Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns? Ref rings the bell. Here we go. Seth Rollins immediately out of the cage. Snap suplex of Roman Reigns. Takes down the bigger opponent. Only a count of one.
I think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about this match for a long time.
And now Roman Reigns meets Seth Rollins back again. And again, another snap suplex. This time takes Roman Reigns off his feet. But Roman able to reach out to the ropes.
These competitors have been unloading on each other since the bell. Just looking for that window of opportunity. And now might be the time to see.
And now Rollins trying to stay quicker than Roman. Because remember, Roman's got the power advantage. Seth's got speed on his hands. But Roman Reigns, look at this, the showcase of power. We saw this when he took on Damien Sandow into a cover of his own, count of one, but it's not enough.
Seems a little early. He got out of the way. Not again. One of these competitors.
And now Roman Reigns giving chase to Seth Rollins. And Rollins with a nice clothesline, able to outsmart Roman Reigns. And these two able to repel each other very, very well. I don't know why we didn't have these two competing sooner. For Roman, oh no, this could spell bad news for Seth. Oh no, 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 not the Samoan drop from up there. No, Roman, no! Crashing and burning for Seth Rollins into a cover. 2, no.
Definitely has his work cut out for him.
Rollins able to get the shoulder up, but Roman Reigns not letting up. And once again, looking for that schoolboy power bomb right there. And the big Samoan Roman Reigns displaying that strength of his. The same strength he showed when he took on Damien Sandow in episode 2 of the Evolution of NXT. And Rollins could be in some serious trouble now. Because something I learned back in my wrestling days, you do not want to piss off a Samoan, especially one the size and strength of Roman Reigns. But Seth just trying to stay alive, just even trying to stay on his feet. Now has Roman on the top. And what does Seth have in store for Roman? Oh no, this could be devastating. A superplex! But wait a minute, he rolls through, he's not done! Into a Falcon Arrow! Whoa! Into a cover, but Roman Reigns rolls that shoulder up. And now Seth targeting the legs of Roman Reigns, which is very, very smart on the part of Seth Rollins. A veteran-like style, but Roman Reigns reverses in a suplex of his own. And a clothesline takes Rollins to the outside. May have taken Rollins' head off.
instant. Back in from the floor.
Rollins, who doesn't even have a chance to catch his breath, because when he looks up, there's Roman, and a Superman punch into a cover on Seth Rollins, but Rollins just narrowly got that shoulder up.
He's in a bad spot.
And now Roman Reigns was looking for something out of the corner there, but Rollins not letting up, not gonna let Roman get his reprieve.
He's absorbed some damage already. Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet.
And now Seth trying to muster up the strength to powerbomb Roman Reigns. We maybe even look for a pile driver, but Roman Reigns too powerful. And Roman Reigns sizing up Seth Rollins. And Roman Reigns clotheslines Rollins to the outside. And wait a minute, what is Roman thinking? Oh, no, 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 no! Oh my God!
Now that is the kind of move that
Roman Reigns taking to the air!
when you take to the air like that.
Take one more look back at this incredible display.
Look at that! The man the size of Roman Reigns should not be allowed or able to do that. Both men crashing and burning, taking something out of each other. How is Rollins even able to still stand? I know, looking for that schoolboy plex yet again! And the midsection's the main target for Roman. And Roman Reigns, I feel like if he takes away the power of the midsection from Seth Rollins, then he's taking away Seth's all-around power game. Because all the strength is in Rollins' abs that he recently told me. And now into a cover on Rollins, but still, Rollins not willing to give up.
Ruthless striking.
And now Roman Reigns into a sleeper hold on Seth Rollins. Could Seth be going night-night? Is Seth going to sleep? Roman Reigns' has full body weight wrapped around the body of Seth. And Seth just trying to roll out of it. And able to shrug Roman Reigns off.
His face was turning all sorts of colors. He's taking it up top.
And now Seth Rollins at the top. Oh, couldn't find the crossbody though. And now Seth Rollins has Roman Reigns sized up in the corner, somehow able to muster up the strength and power bombs him into the corner.
Impact. This is going to be big.
If this lands, it's over.
And now Seth Rollins, Phoenix Splash on Roman Reigns. I don't think he got all of it.
He goes for the cover.
Rollins into a cover on Roman, hooks the leg. Only a one? Are you kidding me?
Boom, what impact. Ooh-wee. Right across the face.
And now Rollins ricochets Roman Reigns with a neck breaker, but Rollins makes Roman Reigns retreat to the outside. And Seth gets from the top rope. Roman Reigns could have something bad in store for Seth. And now Rollins throws Roman to the outside. Roman Reigns could have hit hard. Now, wait a minute. Look at the look in Rollins' eyes. Look at those eyes. Rollins with a suicide dive to Roman. Whoa, both men pulling out the best in one another. Look at that, straight through the ropes. What grace, what agility. Look at that one more time from a different angle. I honestly don't know who got the worst of that exchange.
Back in from the floor. He's on the ropes again.
And now Seth at the top rope with Roman Reigns.
All the way for the top.
Hits a frog splash.
Continues to press forward.
Is that enough? Has Rollins pulled the trigger on Roman Reigns just now? No, he hasn't. So close. And now Rollins with a schoolboy into a super kick. And now Seth Rollins trying to hype himself up. This is to beat Roman Reigns. Can Seth Rollins find that final reprieve? Is he looking for the stomp? Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, what impact. Good night, Roman. But somehow the big guy able to roll the shoulder up yet again. Seth Rollins looking for that frog splash, but Roman Reigns gets the knees up yet again. Now Roman with a headbutt to Seth Rollins. Picks him back up. What does Roman now have in store? Clothesline. Second one to Seth. Rollins misses one of his own. And Rollins yet again. But wait a minute. Here comes Rollins. And now it's Rollins with a forearm. A forearm again. And Roman connects with a Superman punch right on the money. Cover on Seth. 1, 2. That was it. One last Superman punch to put down Seth Rollins.
That match deserves another look, folks.
I did not expect that. Seth, I think may have taken a little bit too much out of himself when he was trying to come back against Roman Reigns. Did you see that suicide dive? And right there, that powerbomb, the second Roman brought Seth back into the ring. Seth tried to come back with the buckle bomb and that standing sliced bread. But in the end, a Superman punch later, Roman Reigns beats Seth Rollins.
Impressive doesn't even begin to describe his performance here tonight, Michael. That win was a thing of beauty.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more.
And Roman Reigns topples Seth Rollins. I did not expect that. And now Roman may as well be my pick to be the first ever NXT champion. I understand that in the past Seth Rollins was the first ever NXT champion, but things are different here in my evolution of NXT. I did not expect Roman Reigns to beat Seth Rollins, especially with a single Superman punch. But nevertheless, Rollins did everything he possibly could. It looks like it's back to the drawing boards for the young Seth Rollins. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that is all that we have for the Evolution of NXT for episode 4. I will see you for episode 5, which will be posted either later tonight or tomorrow. And remember, shout out to all those who are back in school and can't see this right now, but I'm going back to school tomorrow myself, so I wanted to knock episode 4 out of here as quickly as possible. But with that said, that is all we have for the Evolution of NXT right now. For episode 5, I will see for episode 4. I will see you all for episode 5. Goodbye, mwah, and good damn night. Bang!